Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, the Model Y 6-seater, Model Y L, even though Elon has said it is not coming to the US, has been spotted in the US already. So we're going to take a look at that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And if you want to join our free email newsletter, you could do that down below in the description. And I know there's a lot of different information out there, and I also put out a ton of different videos on how to get the best deal on a Tesla. So if you want to skip all of that and just get our deal checklist, 17 steps, 17 different things where you could save thousands off of your next Tesla purchase, definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. And if you use promo code YouTube, the first 50 people will get 40% off. So definitely take a look at it down below in the description. Today's live stream is partnered and sponsored by Aura, where you can protect your data, online privacy, and much more, but more on that later. And of course, purchasing our checklist does support the channel and also hopefully gives you a ton of value as well. So thank you to everybody that's purchased in the past to support the channel. So it appears the Model Y L is here in the US, even though Elon said it's not coming to the US until later on to next year in terms of like production. We've got it spotted right here, and we confirm it's US because you can see there is a California license plate right next to it. Now, of course, this does not mean that it's being produced in the US just yet. And maybe this is Tesla just, bringing it over here for, research purposes, science purposes, and everything like that. But Tesla Newswire posted this. Tesla has brought the Model Y L with white interior to the design center in Los Angeles. And we can get a clearer look of the seats and how we've got this crazy massive cushion at the top here. And I mean, I do gotta say, these do look pretty comfortable. And also pretty nice with like the ventilated seats and everything. Now, of course, this is in Los Angeles, and more than likely this is because the design team wants to take a look at it and see if there's anything that maybe they want to change with it, or maybe enhancements or whichever. And what's really interesting is that this interior is not exactly a white interior. It's like more of a gray interior, or at least maybe the filter is making it look like it's a gray interior instead of the white interior that is usually with there. But certainly very interesting. We're calling this the light gray premium interior, and this is definitely a different color versus the usual ones that we see in the US and everything, or even across the countries or whichever for the Model Ys and everything. But yes, it has been spotted for the first time in the US market, and I mean this could be a good sign that maybe this is going to be coming to the US. And I mean, Elon has already said it's going to be in production next year, but we have no idea what that actually means. And maybe this means that maybe the earlier ones are going to be here, but it's going to be like China produced, because if they've got that capacity to bring it here, then it could make a lot of sense. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. If you're still waiting for the Model Y L, I mean, it probably is at minimum going to be a next year type of thing. I don't think it's going to be a this year thing. If anything, I think we're going to see Model Y Performance this year, and then the 6-seater will be a next year type of thing. Another quick update on yesterday, we talked about how like Tesla is buying Cybertrucks and offering insane values. It seems like that was a complete glitch, in them offering like $100,000 to $118,000 was completely wrong and a software glitch on their end. But take a look at this interesting note from V. It seems like at this time we're only accepting Foundation Series trade-ins, not all-wheel drive Cybertruck trades. So I guess they're just trying to filter down just the Foundation Series, which is still very interesting in that, and might as well just take all of them, especially if you can buy them correctly and do whatever you need to do with them with your Tesla vehicle and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments.
If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up, my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data like your addresses, phone numbers from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it and you should too.
Yeah, it is kind of interesting why they brought this here, because typically I feel like if the vehicle is not released in the particular market, then it still would be covered in everything. So A, it's interesting it's here. B, why is it not covered? C, is this a photo that we're not supposed to see? I mean, that more than likely could be the case here, because this appears to be in like a lot, and maybe these are employees all along the side. Maybe someone snuck a photo here and was not supposed to be posting it, or is this a fake photo with like a California license plate photoshopped onto this vehicle, but then they don't have Cybertrucks or that many Cybertrucks in China. So it just makes it's very interesting. But hey, I mean, this is still a good sign, and fingers crossed we get the Model YL in the US market in the near future. Blueberry, thanks for coming in. Carlos, great to see you. Thank you for dropping by as well. Why does the Cybertruck look slimmer for some reason? Yeah, maybe I think it's just the angles. It looks actually pretty much the same. Carlos, so hope this is true. Really hope this model makes it here. Honestly, would bring in a whole new untouched shopper market. I mean, I see what you're saying there, but I feel like the older, I mean, I guess it would be more so to the current Model Y, because the current Model Y is only a 5-seater. And yes, it will bring more people to consider the Model Y6 than currently, because right now for this past year, there hasn't been a Model Y third row. And so, yeah, I can see exactly what you mean there in that type of aspect, because right now they're probably going to other vehicles and considering what could be that instead with a third row and everything. In this next topic, Tesla has slashed monthly payments on Cybertrucks. Now you can get a Cybertruck for as low as $679 a month. And if you live in this state, you can actually get a brand new Cybertruck for $55,000. It's getting pretty crazy here in the Cybertruck market for sure. But Tesla just updated the lease payments for the Tesla Cybertruck. And actually the lease payment goes as low as $679 a month for a rear-wheel drive Cybertruck. If you want the all-wheel drive for just $20 more a month, which is way better in my opinion, it is $699 a month. Pretty crazy to see. And this is only this low because it is factoring in the $7,500 federal tax credit lease incentive, which does end on September 30th. So if you're looking to get a deal like this, I mean, I would try and quickly get an order in. And of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle. If you're already using if you're already getting full self-driving, then using our Tesla referral code does support the channel. So thank you for that. And if you're purchasing a Tesla anyways, and you want to get the biggest discount, don't forget about our best deal checklist down below in the description. If you use promo code YouTube, you get 40% off for the first 50 people to make sure you check off every single step, the 17 steps to saving thousands off of your Tesla vehicle. But still, very interesting to see some of these lower payments. I mean, when you're comparing $679 versus $699 for an all-wheel drive, I would hope most of people would go for the all-wheel drive because you get the air suspension, the bed, the motorized tonneau cover, better seats, a lot of different upgrades versus it, plus all the small ones like the outlets in the rear and everything for just $20 a month. Now, of course, $7,500 lease incentive included and $5,000 down for 36 months. If you want to jump to a Cyberbeast is almost double the payment at $1,500, which is pretty insane for sure. I don't know if I would actually go for that. And if you're in the Massachusetts area, they just launched the electric vehicle truck rebate where you can get another $7,500 off of your Cybertruck. So combine that with the $7,500 for a brand new Cybertruck from the federal tax incentive, that's almost what, $15,000 off of a Cybertruck, which is pretty crazy. Like if you're a business owner, this might be the deal for you, because you could be able to potentially combine both of those and then also use it as like a section 179 for your business as well. But pretty insane to see. Like I was just playing around and taking a look to see, how much a Cybertruck lease would be in Massachusetts, and yeah, $471 a month for a rear-wheel drive Cybertruck with $5,000 down. Pretty insane for sure. And so, I mean, if you're in Massachusetts and if you need a truck, or if you need an electric truck, I mean, need is a strong word, but if you want a electric truck like this, it might be worth trying to just take a look at it and see what the options are, and maybe just go for a test drive, or like a 1-day or 2-day test drive at that point. But pretty crazy to see. Let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. IT Daddy, great to see you, and cool, you got your account back. Nice, thanks for coming in. The Model Y L seats remind me of the Volvo XC70, the very European Swedish. Oh, it's a good point, actually. It is kind of that like Polestar Volvo-ish type of feel, with at least the seats, at least. Very European and Swedish influence. By the way, the Volvo seat was very comfortable, by the way. Speak to you on Monday. Lots to share. Yes, talk to you for our weekly call, and thank you for being a Patreon member as well. In this next topic, if you've got a Cybertruck and you've been waiting for wheel and tire insurance and also windshield insurance like we have, it is finally coming to the Tesla Cybertruck in the next week or so. And hopefully they roll this out to all the other different models as well. I know Model 3 and Model Y, I think S and X has it, but certainly depending on years, you might not be able to get like 2026 ones. Maybe that's a later on, but I mean, it's well worth it. A lot of people ask, like, is windshield protection the $12 a month or $15 or $20 a month, is that worth it? I mean, when you have to pay for a windshield and it's going to be $1,500 plus, and you don't have necessarily the insurance deductible, whichever, it could be worth it. Now, if of course you're in a state that has the coverages with your insurance, it could be a different story at the end of the day. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. I'm excited to get it so I can put it on our Cybertruck. If you're just joining in, welcome. We've got this USA spotting of the 6-seater Model Y. Very interesting to see this in the US market. And I mean, they might as well do a tour on it while it's here, right? But more than likely, this is at the design studio for Tesla. So they can probably do some validation of it, take a look at it, see the build, and maybe make some more enhancements. I mean, because that's Tesla, right? Always trying to improve the products and everything. And so this is cool because this gives us our first insight in the US market for the Model Y L 6-seater. And maybe it's going to be coming sooner than later, which could be really nice to see as well. IT Daddy, thank you for the super chat. McDonald's, yeah, the McDonald's CEO said that value meals are going to get cheaper or more cheaper because they're listening to feedback. It's too expensive. In this next topic, Tesla is going to introduce a low power mode for our vehicles. This is a feature that has been highly requested, especially if you are someone that leaves your vehicles in places for a long period of time. But Tesla will introduce a dedicated low power mode, which will be very useful for conserving energy during extended parking periods. Think like airports or maybe even work, where the car is just sitting there in a secured lot or whichever. And it seems like here is a list of everything that could be turned off or disabled. Sentry mode. Okay, so that's an interesting one because I kind of think we want our vehicles to be monitored. Maybe there will be a Sentry mode light type of option here. Summon standby. Okay, so that makes sense because they won't need to summon at all times. Outlets, that makes sense. Keep accessory power on, definitely makes sense. Keep climate on in camp mode, that'll be turned off. And schedule preconditioning and cabin overheat protection as well. And so, yeah, I mean, that does make sense in turning a lot of those things off, but maybe not the Sentry mode, because if you're leaving your car at the airport for a long time and something happens, you will want to kind of monitor it and see what actually happens with it. And so very interesting to see that is part of the list. But I mean, I feel like I would be okay with like a Sentry light mode, something that just monitors like the front and or maybe just the side, because that's really where I guess you would need all sides just in case there's like an accident or anything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking.
Now that you've bought your Tesla or you're about to buy your Tesla, did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount want. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Jowa, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these accessories plus more you can get from our partner Jowa. And you know these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Jowa doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter, because why walk from the superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Jowa for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic.
Thanks for that, everyone. And if you're just joining in, welcome. We've got this Model Y 6-seater spotted in the US design factory for Tesla. And so it's pretty exciting. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Like, this interior is a new gray interior, new gray, light gray premium interior. And it says, Carly C says, looks like Rivian Ocean Coast, which, you know, I do like our white interior Tesla, but at the same time, you know, it sometimes it's a little bit too white. So maybe like a light gray like this, like a stone, like a natural color would look even better for sure, which could be really cool. In this next topic, Tesla has launched 0% financing in this market. And of course, it's not going to be the US market, but it's actually Tesla Sweden. So very interesting to see them launch this attractive, aggressive financing. And not only is it for the Model Y as seen here, it's also on the Model 3 variants as well. The car is to be purchased before September 27th. So I guess like the end of the quarter, which is a nice rush. They also have a trade-in deduction of 40,000 SEK. Not sure what that translates to, but still very interesting to see more 0% in more markets. And so that's why I really feel like there is going to be a lot of different incentives in quarter four. Is it going to be better than the current incentives with the 7,500? We'll see what actually happens in the near future. I guess it depends on how harsh the 7,500, if that gets stripped away or when it gets stripped away from the Tesla vehicles, how are people going to react and everything. But still, very cool to see. Tesla has not pulled back on any of their incentives as of lately, but we do expect, if we believe in Tesla, they're going to start pulling back more incentives more and more year after month, or day after day, week after week. So it's going to be an interesting one, that is for sure. And I know a lot of you out there want the maximum discount on your Tesla. Well, don't forget about your current vehicle as well and where you're going to trade it or sell it. Please do not trade it into Tesla. I would definitely recommend givemethevin.com down below in the description so you can get maximum value for your current vehicle. They're looking to buy your vehicle from the comfort of your home. And we had one community member that was able to get $3,000 more by selling it to Give Me the VIN over Tesla. So I would definitely strongly recommend it down below in the description. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Another idea, full self-driving lights. Oh, for like $50 a month or $4,000 to purchase it outright, or like just teeter-totter people into it. But I guess that's why they're giving up like a bunch of like free trials at the moment. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments and everything. See you guys in the next one.